Okay, so I bought this lens. This is the Nikon 17-235 autofocus S f2.8D. Now this lens has been out a while. It's had a great reputation. Quality images that a person should be able to get from this was highly regarded when it came out. You'll find today a lot of these lenses on the used market with non-functioning autofocus. Okay, I mean there's a lot of them. So this one showed up on eBay. Very clean, perfect looking, hardly ever used. Very cheap price with a problem. They didn't state what the problem was. So I get the lens in, and it is a non-autofocus lens. The autofocus doesn't work. So the first thing you can do is you can try to clean the contacts. On the lens you'll see, and the camera body, there's some little contacts there. Okay, you can take a little bit of rubbing alcohol on a Q-tip and just kind of lightly rub those kind of brassy looking contacts, and sometimes that can help. Oxidation can build up on those contacts. They're little electrical contacts, and electrical current passes through, and every time it passes through it can build up a little light invisible film of a resistive type of stuff. You can't really see it, but it will melt away with a little contact cleaner or rubbing alcohol. Just be really careful. Don't start spraying and squirting no crap around your lens. Just take a little bit of a Q-tip and lightly get it wet, moist, and then just lightly rub the contacts, and that should melt away any of that stuff. Now if that doesn't fix your lens, which it did not with this one, but eventually what I found out is if I took the lens and I focus all the way to one end like that and all the way back to the other end, not real hard but just to the end, back and forth, I noticed when I would push the button to autofocus, it would start to move a little bit. And just a tiny bit it started to move, and I kept doing that. I kept working it back, go to the very far end, back to the far end, forth, and eventually it started to autofocus. And I'd let the camera sit for a day or two, let the lens sit for a day or two, come back, and it wouldn't autofocus. It quit autofocusing again. I would come back and do this little thing here, not with the zoom, but with the focus. Take it all the way to the end, and it would start to autofocus again. And I did that over and over every day. I left it on a camera body. I'd pick it up and see if it would autofocus. Sometimes it would, sometimes it wouldn't. But after I did that every single day for a few weeks, it now pretty much autofocuses every single time. It can sit for 2 or 3 days and I'll pick it up and it'll still autofocus. Now a few weeks ago I let it sit for about 2 weeks and didn't use it, and it wouldn't focus. I picked it up, it wouldn't focus, but I turned the ring one time to the end and back, and then it started focusing again. So, you know, you may be able to salvage your lens. You may be able to get a little bit more life out of it. Before you deem it dead there, you might try one of those 2 little tricks to see if you can bring your lens back. GoPro, stop recording.